The topic to be discussed in this video is hidden and exposed terminal problem in Ad-Hoc wireless networks. Hidden and exposed terminal problem in Ad-Hoc wireless network. Consider Ad-Hoc wireless network. This one. This is the node S1. S1. Transmission range of node S1. Transmission range of node S1. Consider another node. Consider another node S2. This one is S2. Transmission range of node S2. R1 is there. Here R1. Here some more node is there. Within the transmission range of node S1 is S3. Here some R2 node is there. R2 node. Transmission that is not permitted. Here transmission is not permitted. Is not permitted. Here from this one, this arrow indicates transmission is permitted. Transmission is occurred. This is the scenario of that wireless Ad-Hoc network. First one is a hidden terminal problem. Hidden terminal problem. Here S1 is the one node. The transmission range is indicated here, green circle. S2 is another node. The transmission range is indicated this blue one, blue circle. But S2 is not covered S1. S1 is not covered S2. S1 node is not covered S2. Therefore, S2 is not within the transmission range of S1. S2 is not covered S1. That means S1 is not within the transmission range of S2. Here R1 is there. R1 is within the transmission range of both S1 and S2. But S1 and S2, they don't know presence of each other. S1 and S2, they don't know presence of with each other. S1 wants to send information to R1 and also S2 wants send information to R1 simultaneously. Okay, because S1 and S2, they don't know each other. Therefore, simultaneously send information to R1. Therefore, collision takes place at R1. That is called as a hidden terminal problem. These two nodes, S1 and S2 nodes, are hidden to each other. They don't know presence of with each other. S1 and S2 simultaneously send the information to R1 because they don't know presence of each other. Collision takes place at R1. Collision takes place at R1. S1, these S1 and S2 are source nodes. They are not within the transmission range of with each other. That means S1 don't know presence of S2, S2 don't know presence of S1 because these two nodes are not within the transmission range of transmission range. That is called as hidden terminal problem. Here, the hidden terminal problem refers to the collision of a packets at a receiving node due to the simultaneous transmission of those nodes. Simultaneous transmission of those nodes that are not within the direct transmission range of the sender. Because S1 and S2, the two nodes, S2 is not within the transmission range of S1. S1 is not within the transmission range of S2. They don't know with each other. S1 and S2 simultaneously want to send information to R1. Therefore, collision takes place at R1. That is called as hidden terminal problem. But S1 and S2 are within the transmission range of R1. But R1 knows the presence of S1 and S2. But R1 knows the presence of S1 and S2. But are within the transmission range of the receiver. Collision takes place. Collision occurs when both nodes transmits packets at the same time without knowing about the transmission of each other. In this example, both nodes S1 and S2 transmit to node R1 at the same time. Their packets collision at node R1. This is the S1. This one is R1. This one is S2. S1 send a packet to R1. This one is packet. S2 send a packet to R1 simultaneously. Therefore, collision takes place at the receiver. That is called as a hidden node terminal problem. Because both nodes S1 and S2 are hidden from each other as they are not within the direct transmission range of each other, hence don't know about the presence of each other. These two are not within the direct transmission range of each other, therefore they don't know about the presence of each other. That is called as a hidden terminal problem. Next one is a exposed terminal problem. Second one is exposed terminal problem. Here S3 node is the neighbor node of S1. S3 node is the neighbor node of S1. S3 node within the transmission range of node S1. But ongoing transmission takes place between S1 and R1. S3 hears the transmission. Therefore, if S3 send information to R2, collision, even collision is not takes place, but S3 is not send information to R2 because some transmission is going on between S1 and R1. That S3 hears that communication takes place between S1 and R1. That is the reason S3 thinking is some communication takes place within the channel. That is the reason S3 does not send any information to R1 if collision is not occurred, that S3 is not send information to R2. That is called as exposed terminal problem. Even ongoing transmission takes place between S1 and R1, but also another transmission is going on. Will send another transmission will occur from S3 to R2. There is no collision takes place, but S3 thinking is some ongoing transmission takes place between any node to another node. That is the reason S3 is not send any information to R2. Therefore, transmission is not permitted. That is called as a exposed terminal problem. S3 is blocked. S3 is the export terminal problem refers to the inability of a node which is blocked due to transmission by a near transmitting node to transmit to another node. Near transmitting node is S1, transmits information to R1. That is the reason that S3 is not send information to R2. If a transmission from node S1 to another node S1, another node R1 is already in progress, node S3 cannot transmit node to R2. As it concludes that S1 is the neighbor node of S3. S1 is the neighbor node of S3. Therefore, S3 is within the transmission range of S1. Both are near to each other. That is the reason S3 is not send any information to R2. Even S3 is send information to R2, collisions are not takes place, but S3 is not send any information to R2 because some S3 thinking is some ongoing transmission takes place between S1 and R1. S1 is ready to send the information to R2, but didn't send any information to R2 because some ongoing neighbor node transmission takes place from S1 to R1. That is the exposed terminal problem. The exposed terminal problem refers to the inability of a node which is blocked due to transmission by nearby transmitting node, neighbor node, transmitting node to transmit to another node. Here S1 sent information to R1. This one is a S3. S3 node is within the transmission range of S1. S3 node is the neighbor node of S1. S3 node knows the ongoing transmission takes place between S1 and R1. That is the reason S1 even problem is not there, but did not send any information to R2. Did not send any information to R2. Transmission is not permitted. Transmission is not permitted. Here, ongoing transmission takes place. Ongoing transmission takes place. The hidden and exposed terminal problem significantly reduce the throughput of a network. So many nodes are involved in ad-hoc wireless networks, wirelessly connected with each other. They don't know, some nodes are, they don't know presence of with each other. Simultaneously send information to any other node. Some collisions are takes place. Bandwidth is wasted. Simultaneous operations are takes place. Some due to exposed terminal problem, unnecessary time is wasted, waiting. That is the reason we go for another technique. In the next video, I will explain the concept of another protocol. Avoid the hidden node and exposed how to avoid the hidden node and exposed terminal problems in Ad-Hoc wireless network. Disadvantages. The hidden and exposed terminal problems significantly reduce the throughput of a network. When the traffic load is high, very high. That is the reason we need another MAC protocol, medium access control protocol, must be free from hidden and exposed terminal problems. With this hidden and exposed terminal problems occurred in Ad-Hoc wireless networks, explanation is completed. If you like this video, please subscribe the channel for further updates. Thank you.